see how this goes. I'll try to commentate during this one. I think it's worth it, right? Not an expert commentator. Or do I think? Incredibly fun to listen to, but hey. But hey, it's your boy Fusewall. We are speedrunning Iron Nest. Like always. Can't get away from this mission. You know. It's probably a little slow. We'll see if I'm able to take the world record back. Because I did lose it. Shout out to Wet Napkin, by the way, who discovered some awesome strat that everybody missed somehow. Where you can actually touch the lever and save a lot of frames. We'll go ahead and make our little sculpture right there. Probably actually lost time right there, but that's okay. Like, it's seconds, so... I've just been practicing it just because it's actually really fun to practice. Seeing how fast you can break your hand on spinning that wheel. We will actually close out in less than a minute. Like 1 minute exactly. Fire and Light. This mission actually ends a lot of my runs early on. Because I get stuck in this door and it pushes me off to the right. Go ahead, you'll notice we'll start using... We're going to be using 6 charges on every single one of our shells. And High Command is not going to be too happy about that. I think we're going to be buying more in powder charges than we are anything else. Well, luckily for us, it's cheap. We'll try to get this down. It's going to be 10.4. Just like around there. Should be able to hit that shell at 206. Excellent. Alright. I don't know what really much I can explain during this run. Kind of get there when we'll get there. I'll kind of air out my thoughts just to get my thoughts in order, in my pace. So we are on Liberation. We are gonna greed. What that entails in the scope of Iron Nest is buying 4 shells always. So 2 in the left gun, 2 in the right gun. We're immediately gonna load all the way to the right. Close this, close that. As many actions as we can fit into once. Right. We want to be very on the marker when it comes to stuff like that. Give it a second. Close it out. Get our scout planes. I said scout planes. Go over to our elevations. I'm gonna set them around there. 653. Go ahead, take care of that. 102. 13.3. We'll spin this all the way to the right. We'll see if we got any clusters. We do. So we'll call it a fair run. So this spins all the way there. Try to stop at 257. Get this down to 9 point something. Should have time to do this. So this is going to be 9.52. Close enough. Maybe 12.6. 272.6. We don't lose that much time on reloading that, or on getting to it rather. Smoke. We should be able to close out this run. These two shells. This will unlock soon. It's going to be 15.9.7 actually. Select down there. And then we'll do 299. This will also be the same story. 15.78. Close out that run in sub 7 minutes, and that should be that. Then again, we could just miss, and this could be just the run, which is fine. You know, we like mistakes, right? Because we can learn from them. But that also feels pretty good, right? It does feel nice when you can close out a run. Only amount of time, lost some seconds there because I accidentally let go of the enter key. Counter battery should take us a good chunk. I'm gonna load 3 HE per gun. We'll go ahead and load immediately to get our scout planes up at the earliest convenience. Go ahead and set that. At the highest, we'll set it to 80 something, I guess, like 70. But we don't want it too far right. Sure, why not? 65. So we need a scout plane immediately. We'll go ahead and set these a little bit so we can cut down on time. I wonder. Yeah, we can absolutely hit that with 2 shells. Very nice cluster. This one's gonna be 10, this one's gonna be 12. 82.7, we are gonna be pretty accurate with these. So this one's gonna be 10.26. .54. Should be able to close that out. Go ahead and take this down. Actually, since we're up here, we'll go ahead and take this out. Unless I remember to delete the top one. Nice luck on that artillery battery. Saves us a good chunk of time, actually. This one's gonna be 20 though. 4.3. 18.9. this. We want to always prioritize loading, no matter what. We will have to buy 2 more shells anyway. So we'll go ahead and do this first, and this first. Buy 1 more HE. Left gun. Switch just around there. I don't mind being super hyper efficient because that's how mistakes happen. 18.66. That's some time as well. 100.8. So like right there we're good. Start closing out on these shots. Luckily these are in the same bearing. Oh god, what was I doing? 100.8, 19.36, no, 19.26. Go ahead, load, get this, get rid of that real quick. And these ones are going to be relatively accurate. This one's going to be 19 as well. I want to buy powder charges. 19.6. I will buy powder charges right now because that's going to take a while. We get no time loss. We'll do 2. This will be 22. 3 exact almost. Should be able to close out that, and let's go ahead and make sure. Yeah, last target, we'll bank it. Close out in sub 13. Or something, right? 13 or something. Ooh, just short. And that takes a while. Iron Road, very cool. This one we also have pretty pat down. We should be able to get 4 to 3 minutes. One HCHE. Do that just in case. Do a slight right. I don't really want to go too far right. But loading this second shell and the time it takes should put us at right where we need to be. Like 60, right? Grab that, D4. 5. Okay, so it just so happens we do want to be at 82.9. Gonna launch this at what, 30.6? Yeah, sure. 30.6. Go ahead and do that. I'll do an AP in the left gun because that is what we'll need. We'll do a quick powder charge because that's gonna take a while to come down. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait for the second ding. There it is. We'll go ahead and load. I'll delete this. We'll plot the first one immediately. It's actually on the same bearing, which is pretty lucky. It saves a good amount of time, a generous amount of time. .68. This one we kind of want to hit right there. I was just lucky that I happened to get there. 11.84. Man, we actually did end up getting those two targets, and I think that's okay. Go ahead and load the horn again. Because I really want this one to end. I've been having so much trouble with getting a consistent timing for this. As you can see, it's just taking forever, so... There we go. And that was because we hit a collab, unfortunately. The more targets you kill, imagine that, you lose time. Siege of Cartagena. Cartagena? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll also start off with 2 AP on this. And then we'll do scout planes over J. And then O. Start loading. And while we're doing that, we can have this make CHE. I like to spin this all the way to the right, just somewhere. Okay, there we go. C986. C986. Okay, we'll go ahead and aim for this one. We'll elevate you guys. So it really all just depends where this stuff is, you know? $123.9. This one's gonna be 27.4. No, 0.3, right? 27.3, sorry. Fire that. This one's going to be 26 flat. There. Grab all of our information. Because that hit. Did we not buy HCHE? Jesus. Slows us down some. Thought we totally bought HCHE. This is why normal people buy all their rounds at the start of the run. Should be able to see one of the spotters. Spotter 1, 665. Spotter 2, 611. Okay. That is something. Go ahead, bust these down to about Chuck 15. Spotter 3 is B9. B903. 672. Okay, so we'll do one target here. Enemy signal station 047 from enemy signal station. sure that's right. B903, okay. Right. Let's do 121. We'll bust these down. 121.1. And then this one will be 11.44, sure. And this one will be 11.86. 143, yikes. .3. Okay, so we're actually messing up here. So this one should be 11.44. Go ahead, load HE. We did manage to hit a target. Maybe we got lucky. Yeah, so we hit the signal station here, the assembly area, and then from 101 from the signal station. 101 from the signal station, and 203 from the assembly area. Well, we know it's not there. .131, we'll go ahead and load this. Really bad management with loading all this stuff. Load like 2 crates each. We should be able to close out with our smokes. Do a scalp over J or something. Sure, this one's gonna be 15.2. Go ahead and hit this. We'll hit this as well. 17. .5. We'll go ahead and load one more. 14.46. Should be able to buy some powder charges. So we don't need to reorientate that much. We'll actually buy 2 for good luck. So this should be 17.16. .16. More powder charges. That will take a while to load because it is what it is. Grab this M606, M606. Let's do 19.4. Yeah, sure. That should be pretty good. I mean, we're really early on Siege. I think it's really because we got early timings. I mean, that is a big radius. I'm surprised it didn't pull in more units. This last smoke show should close out this run. K653. Is that the same area? No. Okay, right there. Be careful with this. 16. That should close out that run, and that's pretty good pace. I mean, can't beat that at all. Huh. Now we just wait. Got Gorge next. Fairly straightforward. Phenomenal pacing. Just have to lock in here. Gorge is an interesting one, I guess. Well, I argued to a lot of the other speedrunners of this game that Gorge is designed to be done in 4 shots. That's exactly what we're gonna do. No matter how spread out they seem to be. You might get unlucky, but I think it's just with the rush of, you know, everything going on. It might seem like you can't hit a shot, but I guarantee you. We'll try to close up as much of these as we can, because they do lead to errors. We're just going to chance it with this one, hope that one doesn't, yeah, see. It's just falling apart at the seams. Go ahead, plug that. Whoops. Go ahead, do our move direct right now. Got an extra powder charge. L401, L401. So we'll go ahead. So this one's a little complicated. Go ahead, do this. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this one we'll do this. This and this. So this one seemed like we couldn't do that, but absolutely we can. L401, we're actually going to take our time with this. And we're going to have to plot very specifically. We'll do from right to left. So we're going to hit all these targets, 91. Do like 16 or 12. So 16, 7, 6. First shot out, 1.4. This one's gonna be 13, 5, 0, I wonder. Yeah, 13, 5, 0, 4. Wait, what? Yeah. Just want to make absolutely sure. I want there to be no mistakes on Gorge. Weirdly enough, this is kind of the point in the run where you start getting complacent. So as you can see, we hit all those, and now we wasted some time making sure. It's really a waste of time to make sure you can get all your targets in one go, one sweep. Charges. Why not? $11.36. Sure, why not? And then 90.1 just to close it out. This one's gonna be 9.82. Should be able to close that out in a really good amount of time. Oh, I actually gotta run to the bed. Please? Nice. So we did all that in 30 minutes. And with the time save I have on Gibraltar with this new strat, we're actually gonna do 2 forward observers literally in the same grid. help out with that. Do 1 AP, left gun, and we'll do 2 forward observers, like somewhere randomly, like H5 or something. H531 330 and from 40 from 40328. So as you can see, that doesn't offer much, but I can bank it. We'll go ahead and grab spotter 2 just in case. Just to really sure this, because I don't want any mistakes on this pace. E560, you're gonna be 070. Yeah, so like right there, B235. 629.9. Let's go ahead and get you up there. Wouldn't have been faster? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you, man. Who knows? It might have. I guess we'll never know. Or we might just know. Right, because we may very well have just missed. We did not miss, thank God. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Dead Reckoning is pretty cool. We also have a decent strategy for this. Nobody really employs it. So, that's kind of why I say decent, because I'm the only one who employs it. And what do I know, right? Just trying to survive out here. So we're gonna grab 1 HC, HE in the left gun, and then 1 AP in the right gun. Just probably bought another one right there. And then we're gonna do a forward observer. Where is he? A1, A9. We do not get the enemy commander, that's okay. We do get the signal station. So we'll just put 2 forward observers on where we think that the guy is. Okay, let's make sure we do this right. Let's go ahead and stop that right there. We're at R798. D10. Okay. Go ahead, just aim it right there. And then from P543. No, from P448. P448. It's gonna be 3.42. P448, 342. And then from P0684. 269. So you're gonna be like right there. So we'll set this to low. And we'll set this to 280.6. Yeah, we want to set that pretty high. .46. 255. We'll do 11. 255.6. 11.52. Actually got it. We actually got the other one from spotter 2, who's in P448. It's gonna be 276. this area. We have to figure it out. You know what? I bet you we're gonna do a bunch of spotters in N4. Get the field commander. I want to set this all the way low though. M455. M455. 063. Well, that doesn't help at all, doesn't it? So we'll go ahead and actually hit this target right here, 242. And if anything, we just end up losing a good chunk of time. And we don't have that loaded, so this one's gonna be 11.8. Let's load another AP in the right gun. Unless we hear a ding. Nice. Dude. What a sick field commander, man. I think it is just more reliable to like just slam the shell in a general direction. We'll load this just in case we miss as well. Go ahead and get this out of our base. Is it 12? 12.8. 92. Should be able to close out that run. Breakout guys, do it. Yeah, okay. That will close that out. I mean, we're still on a good time save. It's because we can recover from mistakes. I think there I just always load a second shell anyway, because the map is so unpredictable. Fire on call. Remember, do not load the right gun. I could just greet it and say it's going to be a smoke shell, but we just don't know that for sure, unfortunately. We have some downtime here to take our time, regather our thoughts, not get too flustered from previous bad runs or something. Get our smoke shell on the right gun. That should be it. Anything, we'll just go back, replacing. Remember, do not load the right gun quite yet. Blow the horn just in case if it's done. So we can get this started. G668. G668. Wasn't it? Go ahead, grab this. Unless we're just not able to highlight anything. Yeah, there we go. Tier shell first. J632. Right there just to save the spot. So we don't end up like going around looking for it. J632. So J632. Bearing 222. 063. Okay, we'll go ahead and aim that right there. gonna be 21.54. 21.54. Sure, why not? I messed this up at one point, and I really don't want to do that again, because if you do hit a friendly, it just resets. I found that out the hard way, unfortunately. Next mission is high tide, so we should catch a nice little break. But if we hit another friendly unit, then it doesn't, you know. We'll go ahead and get a tear gas, I think. Right gun, we'll start loading this up. It's going to be loading for quite some time. We'll get powder charges when we can. Unless this is straight up in order. Nope. Powder charge. But yeah, you do just fail this mission, I think. Or it just took me an ungodly amount of time to figure out that, oh, you can hit the friendly, but you can't, like, do anything for the next 10 minutes or something. Requesting smoke, I would like that. 10-0. F10, 3-0. Right there. We have it plotted. And we are going to spin the win the fuck out of that. We are just gonna spin to win the hell out of that. Sometimes when I can't hear myself talk, I just don't know what I'm saying. We'll get 1 HE on the left gun while that's spinning. Do this. Because I think it's like 29 or something. 29.3. Just like around there. Get another smoke in the right gun and or tear gas. And that's taking forever. Very nice. We do have some very minor mistakes in this run already, which is totally fine. I'm really tempted to load smoke again just to cut off some time. But I don't want to risk having a tear gas and then having to waste another 20 seconds, because that's just worse than anything. But if I totally had the smoke shell loaded, I would absolutely launch it. Yeah, see, they get lucky. K4, it's K408. Okay, right there. .258. This one's gonna be 19.58, so we will just send it again once more. This would be our third shell. Go ahead, put this down to like that. We're shooting for 19. Right around there. So that's our third shell. We only get 5. Unless you mess up one of the shells. For example, there's a huge bug on my wall, holy crap. If you do mess up one of the shells, so for example you don't fire HE, or you do fire tear gas and fire HE first, and then tear gas, then they will require you to do one more. That's just high command business, you know, can't get mad at that. It is what it is. Dude, that is a huge... I think it's a moth on my wall right now. I'm watching the speedrun as well. Another smoke shell. We'll take it. Same position, too. H8, 5... H8... Wait, what? H8, 5-1. Okay. Notice I do that a lot, especially in my more just linear runs like this, where I'm just kind of ghosting it a little bit. I do just get lost in my head sometimes. We'll do another smoke shell. Guess what? We'll be buying more powder charges. This one's gonna be 24. 24 something, right? We don't really care about the number, we just know he wants it at 24. Sure, why not? That works, right? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 lines, but we do have 4 shots, I think. 1, 2, 3. Right, because we did 1 HE tear gas, 1 HE tear gas, and 2 smokes. Can actually check. Oh no, while this is going. But yeah, I'm pretty sure because we started with tier HE, smoke, smoke, and then another smoke. Oh wow, another smoke. That's crazy luck actually. Now we can only plot this accurately. L4. Dude, where the fuck? Where's L? On the alphabet? Am I just not reading that correctly? L494. A B C D F G H I J K L. L494. Okay, that makes sense. I think this shot will close out the run, so that's what, 3 smokes, 1 HE tear gas or something. Do 16 flat. I could have sworn there was a tier HE and then a smoke. Let's hope that closes out the run, I guess. Maybe not, right? Maybe I'm just an idiot. I could have sworn. Oh yeah, okay. Thank God. So we're saving a lot of time here. Gargantuan amount of time, and now we're on probably the easiest mission. Just the most laid back. Here we can take a break. There isn't much going on during this run, but we will set this up appropriately because it is easy to get complacent here. Not many people talk about that. Like, I can take time to swat that fly in my face, right? Or that moth or whatever it is. God knows what it is. Some eldritch horror here, trying to terrorize this recording. Do some powder charges before we forget. You'll see me sporadically loading powder charges. Not only do I think it's like lucky, I just think it's just good to top up on. Whenever I can, I always try to get enough powder charges. Iron Nest 0199. Oh yikes, that means we're like right here. So we are gonna have to be a little bit left. 0199. So that means we'll like do that, right? And all these targets will probably be very far away. So we'll have one low and we'll have one high. So right at 15 and then another one at 20. Right, because like a target over here, for example, would be like 30. Whoops. So we kind of want to aim right there, this line. Bullets don't come for another minute. So yeah, go ahead, chill out, guys, relax. How many minutes is this? So 10 minutes is 7:08. and then 10 minutes from now will be an hour. Yikes. So we might not even get to, some high tide BS. Yeah, because if there's a target at A or something, I mean, that's a long way. Yeah, we'll have this one, we'll have both, like, relatively up, right? There's no reason it should be. So this one at, like, 20, like 19 or something. It's really easy to get complacent on this mission in particular. Your mind just starts to wander. And that's when you get absolutely screwed over. And it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. First boat comes now. And 10, so luckily it's like right here. And 1099. So let's do 3, 4, 5. 0.9, and then this one will be 17.36. It really kind of doesn't matter at this point. If anything, we want it to be greater elevation. Just to really guarantee that we hit the target, because he's probably like around here. Right? Sure, why not? Kind of hard to miss. Go ahead, keep loading this. We won't let up on the gas, because I really like this pace. You know, it's a pace that I've been dealing with. Okay, and it's alright. It's not bad for a world record. Or, I mean, it is rather, whoops, sorry. I meant to take that back. It is pretty bad for a world record, but it's good for a personal best, like a sub 130 maybe. I don't know if that's the case for this run. We'll see how Final Harvest and Blind Fire go. Blind Fire, it will especially take some time in. Because that mission I just can't do in under 10 minutes for some reason, I guess. That's what that PB states, but, you know, to each of their own. If you want to know, fun fact, your little turret moves, by the way, whenever you move your gun. If you ever start spinning your gun and you come back here, you can see your little guy moving. That's the direction he's facing. It's a nice little trick. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll just wait for landing craft to come in. I don't know any good stories to tell. Let's see. Gonna check this. I'll plug my phone in just in case. So I've gotten to a point in this game where I don't need speedrunning notes anymore. I mean, they're kind of helpful, but like I used to have like little flashcards and like I would have it on my phone. What I would need per mission and what I would need to do in what order I need to do it. Now I just do it by memory, and it serves me well, it serves me okay. On this next shot, we'll get the cat up here. It serves me well, it's fine, you know, but it's not needed at this point. So you just kind of get a feel for it. But I really do enjoy this game. I mean, it's been a really good running this. I always have fun running this. I think the only point where I get frustrated is resetting the first couple missions. But like, that's to be expected. You know, so I can't get too mad at that. But every time I hear like a shell land or like miss, my heart, you know, either breaks or just lifts up to the clouds. And so the next boat should be coming like right now. Like, it's been quite a while. Oh, it's actually coming right now. Nope. Okay, tell you what, how about right... Let's do 10-second mark. 7:03. Right now. Okay, so it is kind of timed, I guess. Oh, guess what? 8:10:39. So this one's gonna be 27. Gun at 27.76. Sure, why not? Again, very easy to get complacent. I don't want to try to distract. I mean, I do want to, like, relax a little bit, right? But I'm very anxious when it comes to good paces like this, because there's very little I want to do to ruin it, and the only thing I can do ruining it is just mind-numbingly. Yeah, so like that, right? So I probably messed that up somehow, someway. And we'll go ahead and do this, 299.5, because that was 32 actually. I was just reading it wrong. 32, 33, 33.68. Like little mistakes like that just plague my runs every now and then, and it's just I don't pay attention. So this one should be like really, really close. I have to get another HE for the left gun. I mean, this one should be like pretty far. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine losing this run on high tide E10? And that actually gave enough time for this to come here. E10 09. So 307. 7.5. This one's now going to be actually 27.4. I won't double check that because that's a mistake I'm never going to make again. A very silly mistake. Not game ending because all these boats come at the same time, but you know. That was right on target. Very scary, you know? Your mind just starts to wander or you just get distracted and then boom. It's like a knife in your sleeve. Go ahead and tone this down to a high 20. So we're on landing craft number 3. Yeah. And actually we destroyed 2 when 3 was coming, so that's a little bit scary. At 10. 7-9. 351 will do 16. And left gun 17.2. 351.5, sure, why not? And then 17, right? I'm not going crazy here. Sure, why not? The bane or the moment I stop playing this game is when I absolutely whip a high tide shot and just can't recover. You should always be able to recover though. But I really like my pace. I do like it. We'll even buy another HE shot because why not? I think we're on what, 4? So we got 4 more. Yeah, so we bought an extra one. We won't be needing any more now. We should be able to get this before 1:10. 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then Blind Fire and Final Harvest will be up for grabs. I did make a mistake on Phantom Battery. Go figure, right? Last time I did it. You'll probably hear me like chanting like an omen that I need to do move direct for 2 APCHE, move direct, and then, you know, rest is history. Let's do 28.68. You'll probably hear me chanting 2 APCHE, and then some other stuff. 28.68, sure. So it's 2 APCHE, load, and then a scout plane and a move direct. And I might have to do 2 just to really guarantee it. But usually I only run, if I'm going for like a world record run or something, though, I will just run one. Because life is too short to gamble. Or life is too short to not gamble on these runs. It adds interesting, it adds a little bit of pizzazz, you know, it adds, oh, will he fail, will he not? There's drama. Go ahead, start getting this ready. We're on 5, we only have 3 more, and we only have 5 minutes. Oh shoot, we only have 5 minutes. Wow, that would be like an immaculate pace right now. Because I think that would be sub 135, if not for sub 130. Oh boy, H10, 99, 320. Hey, right gun, you want another? You want some more action? Oh my gosh, I'm a beast. 22, 06. Yeah, I mean this level really just numbs the senses a little bit. And you know what? Just in case, because I did that, we'll go ahead and get another one. And guess what? Yep, that's right, another powder charge. I feel like if I buy the most amount of powder charges, High Command will send me home early. Like I'm sick or something. Like I'm having a sick day at school. So we got about 4 minutes exact, which is pretty good. So we'll end up closing out high tide at 106, so about half the time. Yeah, but they actually mean 7:14 at that zone, right? I will just wait here for this next one because it should be arriving here shortly. It might just be a while, I guess. Get rid of these lines. What? Oh, I totally thought Sorry about that, I got a little visitor. 339. Totally just got distracted there. 1814. Sorry, I had to put my headset on. I didn't know someone else was in the room with me. Here we go. Excellent. Now we do only have one more. That will be confirmed. We have like 2 HCHE shells in this gun. Go ahead, load that up. This other one just comes so much later. Just in case I miss, right? Always cover your corners. This one will probably be around the same area. Hopefully. I mean, that's the hope. Oh boy. I'm excited, man. It's already almost fall. I love winter. I'm just waiting for the winter time to just maybe cozy up and run this game every so often. And hopefully I'll be able to do good on that. Should have brought Hastor up here, but now it's already the end of the run, and there goes that. C10, 79. Do it right there, 304. 28. 304.8. Oh my gosh. Let's make sure this is the right gun. And don't get complacent, 29.72. Sure, why not? Kind of relax, because we still have a little bit. But as you can see, my time on this was 112, so I'm saving about 6 minutes here. And that is sub 130. base. Where's the cat? Where's the freaking cat? Oh, there you are. Go ahead, put him right over there. Run should end at 7:14:40. Yeah, we're looking at a little sub 130, and before I fail on blind fire, and just so everybody knows, I'm gonna fire every single shot at like once I triangulate one target, I will be firing one shot at a time, just to close that out, because I am not about to miss out on some blind fire. There it is. And then we got very hard run, or a very hard mission here. And literally comes right after. So we'll do 2 per gun HCs. Go ahead and start loading. We will do to the right at like 90 degrees, because why not? And again, we could just spawn at the bottom of the map. It'll all be for naught. But I've got a feeling that we're somewhere pretty close. A271, A271. Go ahead and mark our position right there. Yeah, so we might have gone over. A, battery 1, all we need is reference point A. Crap, we have to do this again. There it is. Nope. Guys, we seem to be having trouble grabbing all this information. Okay, I'm just gonna assume this is spotter 1 G9. G910. Go ahead and mark this like that. G910, 135. And then from spotter 2, who should be in E5, 83. 583, 597. Okay, that's gonna be A. And then from reference point, let me just go ahead and cross-reference that 135, 597. Yeah, it's because we didn't grab it. We were just too busy messing with it. 081. Yep, that looks about right. And then 022 from spotter 3, Q273, Q273. 22. Okay, I'm just gonna assume right over there. So we'll go ahead and plot this out. We'll actually fire. This is gonna be 34. We'll see where this is as we map alpha. 278. Oh no, 333. Yep, 333. 364. Okay, so it says you should be right there. I mean, that was pretty dead on, so we'll give it credit where credit is due. This down to 20, 54.3. Go ahead, start with that. 54.3, 22, 8. Close that off because we need steam to run the machine. Reference point Bravo. a small mistake right there. Cost us very precious minutes right here. 278 from Bravo or from Alpha. Go ahead and delete this. 278. Go ahead and delete all this information. I thought it was where these crossed, but maybe I was just wrong. 20. And then spotter 2 should be 8 or 6. So from Bravo, 302. There it is, 302. So we did just do a calculation error, and that's A-okay. Go ahead, delete all this. 302, and then from spotter 3314, Q273, 314. Is that like an area? Oh god. We'll go ahead and literally just launch a shell right in the middle of that. Hope that works. We do need more HCHEs. We do have the right gun loaded though. 63.8. This one's gonna be 24. We're right on the money. And then from battery 2, it's gonna be 109. We're actually really close to missing. 315. And there's our last target. Right should be, right? Looks pretty good. Don't let it fool you. It's the tricks of the trees. Let's do 26.8 and then call it a day, right? 13, 26.8. Sure. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll blow the horn. Because, you know, why not? We'll treat it like a regular run of, whatever. We actually get that. Very excellent pacing. Phantom battery I am going to have to lock in for. 2 APC HEs. Scout plane load. Actually, we'll just load immediately. 2 APC HEs. Go slow there, so we have to load. Minor break right there. Do 2 scout planes, just to be sure, and then we'll do move direction. R406, R406. Have right there. 276. Come on. We did end up going over. So this is going to be 22.2. We are at 0, but we'll be able to hit it anyway. Pretty slow. Pretty slow. I think it was because I'm so confused on where to actually get the, We did actually hit it there. Where to actually get the AP. We'll wait for the second ding. Then we'll wait for G. Gotta close all these valves. At least a good majority of them. Mission is indeed nerve-wracking, so it's fair that I probably lose some time here. 282. It also didn't help that I totally cocked up the bearing. 282.9. Let's go ahead and 22 it out for the finish. 22 flat. 22 flat. Should be right on top of it, if not a little fast. We'll go ahead and fix up the iron nest. Hope it treats us better later. We should be fine. We're on white shells. We should be able to close out this run relatively quick. Sub 130 is indeed possible here. Be my first ever sub 130. And mind you, I haven't been getting like really the best of luck. I mean, I might have gotten that little counter battery thing and liberation, but you know, we are gonna go for an instant train snipe. But we are gonna load just a bunch of HCH. Load 2 per. Go ahead and start with this. Do this a little bit to the right. I don't want to do it too much. Actually, we won't. This one later. You can just go down here and get some information like that. J152, J152. Go ahead, aim like there, 52.9. So I'm glad we didn't go over. This is gonna be like 22.6. Just like around there. We'll go ahead and swing this over. We want enemy anti-aircraft battery, FD2, and then this. Clear up some information. So from 346 Alpha, enemy anti-craft. 338 from spotter 1, D352. Go ahead and mark this. 338. Around there, and then from spotter 2, J4. J476. 9.35 kilometers. And then 346 from Alpha. 346 from Alpha. And then 6.07. 6.70. So you're like right there. And then 338. Or no, 307 from right here. 307 and 0.81. Oh, yikes. Really? 0.81. Okay. Sure, why not? Go ahead and load that up. And spin this all the way to 313, because this is like buried in the corner of the map, which is unbelievably unlucky. But at least we could do some maintenance. So for example, like right there, we need powder charges, and we might have lost some time if it weren't for recognizing that we needed some powder charges. Stop that right there before that becomes a mess. actually going to do that. This one's going to be 24. Nope, 25, 16. 3.9. Just in that, just saturate that area generally. We'll get our scout planes ready. We want to do a 9. And then literally fly these across the map. And we do want to wait. Whoops. Whoops. Go ahead and load this up. Now we totally need to sync a couple targets here. Looks like all of our clusters are in the middle of the map. Go ahead and do that. So we got 5 right here. Guess we'll count that as 1. Yikes. Okay, that's a 3, 4. 2, 5, 6. I need at least 6 more. We'll hit that. We'll hit this. Then we'll hit this just in case. So let's just plot 2 targets for now. So we got this one unlocked. This one will have to be very precise. And then we'll try to hit this one. 308. 308.4. I did say I wanted to be precise, so we'll do 19.82. And then 340. Let's go ahead and confirm that 3 kills. Nice. Let's delete some of these markings. And then we'll plot another one right about here. Go ahead and load. 348. Oh, whoops. This one will be 17.24 or something, yada yada yada. We do want to get that pretty accurate. 348, okay. Make sure I'm not like tripping. Go ahead, hit one more target. Oh, we still do need to hit the 340.6. This one's going to be at 14. So this one's going to be 14.16. 17, sure, why not? And I will wait for this message, right? Because I don't trust this at all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, and then we could just close out with this. We can actually just close out with this. Oh, we need another HCHE. Guess I didn't have that loaded. Yeah, that will be our final shot. Let's just make sure. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we literally only need one more target. Oh wait, we're hitting this one, right? 357.2. No chances here, no risks. Just efficiency. 13.3. go to bed after that one. Like a baby. We got one sub 130, guys. Crazy. I will be uploading this run. It's a very nice run. Unless I totally cock this up, but I am just literally trying to go for the easiest strategy I can on White Shells, which is to fire immediately on civilians with propaganda shell. Go ahead and do this. Do a little bit this way. Load as fast as we can, finally. Because I want a big AoE. Go ahead and aim for like somewhere right there. It's the closest point where I know, or at least I'm guaranteed one target. And if I'm not, I could be wrong, and this could be the run that absolutely proves that I'm a stupid doo-doo head. And we'll just see. We are going to spin to win it for the one time. This one's going to be 15.2. If there's no targets here, I might freak out. I might actually have a heart attack. Okay, it doesn't even matter because that's how you end that. Oh, whoops. So like 127, baby. I need to cut off 7 minutes. Holy crap. GG's. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. I wish I was explaining more about what I was doing, but God, this game just takes so much of my mental health from me. But that is a new personal best, and I will be uploading this. Thank you guys for watching, and that's Iron Nest speedrun in 1 hour or less than 1 hour and 30 minutes. GG's Trouble. Shout out to you, shout out to Wet Napkin, shout out to Plimko for helping me throughout this speedrunning journey. This is the first game I've ever speedrun in my entire life. And so it's been incredibly fun. Thank you guys for watching.